bruh, bruh, bruh. Well, hey there, everybody. So I have done the shopping for the Budgetstravaganza Summer 2024. Normally I do a video of me shopping for the games, but man, this one nearly killed me and nearly killed my joy and my ability to enjoy what it is that I am doing. And I don't want that, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. We don't need it. We don't want it. It's not a good idea. So here's the thing. Let me tell you how this normally works. So normally I will come in here to Steam and I will be like, oh, dang, Persona 3 Reload is only $50. Good thing I already paid way less than that to have it on the PS3. Anyway, regardless. So I'll go to that under $5 button that you'll see about halfway down the Steam page. I wish there was an under $1 or even an under $3 or an under $2. Like, come on, Steam, give us a little bit of a break here. But I'll go, give me the lowest price. And then here's the thing. I'm not looking for the games that are already reviewed, typically. Now, granted, this is something that nobody has ever asked me to do. And so I'm about to complain about work that nobody gave me, that I have been, this is what I have done to myself many times over the years. Now, granted, you're going to see games that I already own because I've not narrowed this down at all. So I'm going to, you're unfortunately going to see things like, for instance, like, thank goodness Mr. Furry is not in my library. But like this Seek Girl 2. I didn't buy that. I did not buy that. That was purchased by Russians. Do I own any adult type games in my library? Yes, I do. There's a series that I will recommend, not in this video, but if you ever want to know, just ask me and I will tell you there is one and only one series. So I got to scroll through all of the recommended games because I'm looking, like, I've always done this to try and help out games and developers who are not getting enough looks at their games. But see, here's the problem, is that a lot of the games in here, aside from all of the like milfy milf and furry this and cat girl puzzle nudies and whatnot, like aside from all of those, horny goddess quiz. Yes, let's ask this horny goddess questions. Aside from all of those, and aside from there's a bunch of asset flips in here where basically somebody takes the game that, in a take a game builder like Unity, and there are tutorials on here's how to build a platformer using stock assets in Unity. And somebody will just take that game and reskin it and then sell it on Steam for actual money. And that is terrible. And there is a guy, I want to shout out a guy who I'm now friends with on Steam, but I have not reached out to him. I keep meaning to reach out to him. There's this guy, Obey the Fist. I'm going to look for one. See, I didn't buy this game. When I purchase games with adult type content, I at least buy good ones. Okay, we'll just say that. Let's see if I can find one of the ones that I know for a fact is an asset flip. But there's this guy on Steam. His name is Obey the Fist. By the way, some of you have friended me on Steam. At least I think it's some of y'all. And I don't know who you are, and I don't know, like, I just get friend requests of people whose names I don't recognize, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to be friends with you. I don't know what that's gonna do, and I don't know, like, what's gonna happen when you see me playing Hentai MILF Quiz 3. Like, I don't know that game, but I own games like it. That much is true. Um. Anyway, so I'm looking for because there. I can't believe I can't find one because there's like here. I'll just search for it. I know some games that are asset flips. Let's just do ourselves a favor and just go Alien Cat because there are a billion of these Alien Cat games. See, they're up to Alien Cat 8. And if you look at these Alien Cat games, they look, reasonably decent. Like, oh, hey, it's a cat and he jumps around and he collects the coins and he jumps through the thing. Except for this is a tutorial. This is a tutorial game that someone else created to be like, here's how to make a game like this in Unity or any other game building software, and this guy just straight up stole it. And then here is our friend Obey the Fist, who says no, this is an asset flip, this is a terrible thing that this person has done, and we need to not monetize these people. And I appreciate Obey the Fist so much for that. But here's the thing that's got me down is that I have to scroll through. By the way, remember, this is all the work that nobody asked me to do. But I go through and I scroll past all of these games that are probably good because somebody, recommended them and said, hey, I had fun playing this. But yeah, I scroll past all of those. I want to find the really, really unknown games. And I have found good games that way. But I keep scrolling past all of the meh. And I keep scrolling past all of the no sense of the devil. Boo. Yeah. I played a game like that, actually, that I really hated. Super Distro. No. Boo. 273 people hate your game that much? That's really, really impressive. Wait, what's that? Just a hand author clicker? Oh, okay, never mind. And then I get to these ones where it's like, hey, it's I didn't even see this game. It looks weird. Anyway, but yeah, then I have to scroll past the hentai men. Hungry Horse, that looks like a butt. Like that looks like this is someone bending over and this is their ham hocks. Anyway, like the thing is that yeah, I get to these games and then there are a bunch of them that I've already purchased. This one's pretty good. This one is not. This one it's okay. It's, I enjoyed it reasonably well at that price point. This one, no, I don't think I enjoyed this one. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so I get to these ones and there's a whole bunch that I already own and some that are like, what is this? Green-haired girl fighting pants. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want that, if I should want that. Like, yeah, there's just so much. And then you see something jump up, Jerry. Oh, maybe that's fun. I don't know if it's fun or not. because I'm going to have to do all of the legwork. And some of these I better not uh, hover over, lest this video get banned from Steam or from YouTube. Yes, I put my videos on YouTube. Oh, here's one that I played that's a very difficult game. Very hard. Harder than it should be, honestly. So, yeah, like some of the cream has risen to the top of the things that I chose, and some have not. Oh, this game looks janky as all jank. Looks like one of those broken physics games. Only kick. Yeah. Anyway, I am number one in the world for this game right now, and everybody loves me now by this game. Uh, so we've got the number one and number two players in the world. Can I become the number three player in the world? I think I might have to get this one now. Anyway, but here's the thing is that I really got burned out searching through so many terrible games. I got all the way up to like 74, 75 cents. I started at 49 cents and then it goes to 50, then 51, then 52. You see what I'm saying? So I sorted through like literally hundreds and possibly thousands of games tonight. And it's super late at night. Don't look at the clock in the bottom. I'm not up that late. Shut up. You are. Anyway, but like, yeah, it was a ton of work that nobody asked me to do. And I need to do better and be better for myself and for you. Like, this is the year of me trying to improve things for myself, but also for y'all. So in the future, I'm only going to do positively reviewed games. Because a lot of those positively reviewed games, like, they still need help. Like, they may have, 20, 30 people being like, hey, this is a fun game, but that's still nothing, really. It's not going to get you on the front page of Steam, and it's not going to get you very high up on the pages when people are scrolling through Steam sale content. And if it's a really good game, and every game is somebody's baby, assuming they didn't just steal it, which is what Obey the Fist is here for, is to tell me when somebody just straight up stole their game. But I want to streamline the process for myself. Also, here's the other thing. I don't know if I said this. This is the second time I recorded this video. This is the first time was way too rambly and awful because it's, it's a little late / early in the morning. Anyway, regardless, here's the thing. In times past, I have, like, let's say I review this game, Only Kick, and I'm like, love it, 80%. Yeah, but that's 80% as a budget game. And I've always told people, like, adjust your perception of what that means. Because, like, we used to live close to a dollar theater, a true dollar theater where we could go and watch movies for $1. And that was amazing and lovely. I don't know if such things even exist anymore. But yeah, we used to go to the dollar theater and we saw some movies that people were like, I paid $20 for this. This sucks. And then we would go watch it for $1 and be like, hey, this is pretty good. It was 2 hours of entertainment for $1. Wasn't too bad. It's so your meter gets adjusted for the budget games. And if you look at how I've reviewed these budget games, there are things where I'll be like, Only Kick, it gets an 80%, or like, Hero Tower, I'm giving it a 75%. And then you look at regular Steam games, like non-super bargain bin Steam games, and you're like, okay, you're saying that only kick is as good as like Borderlands or Dishonored, or some of the other games that I reviewed that are AAA games. A lot of the AAA games that I review are older, because yeah, I wait till I can afford things. That's how I roll. It's probably how a lot of y'all roll, because you found your way to my channel. Welcome to me finding affordable things. So I'm not going to accidentally mislead people anymore by saying like, this game is an 80%, and then people be like, well, the other game that you said was an 80%, there's like 20 plus hours of gameplay, it's fully voice acted, it has 3D graphics, it's beautiful, amazing game that like a team of hundreds of people worked on, versus like, this is something that one dude in his spare time made because he was trying to figure out how to program in Unity, and he's like, this came out all right, I'll put it on Steam. Uh, there's no comparing those things. And I'm trying to recommend budget games every year, in my these are good games under $1, and I want to be able to recommend games that you can have fun with. But having $1 worth of fun is a lot different than having $15 worth of fun. Because for instance, a game like Dead Cells, which is on sale for $12.49 right now, I think. I have put hours and hours into that game, and will continue to put hours and hours into that game because it's super fun. And there are other games that I've put hours and hours and hours into. And then there are games that I can just pick up at any point and be like, I want to do a little race. Let's play Borrow, and I can play Borrow and be just perfectly happy with that. I didn't have to like, get into a rich story, and I didn't have to like lose myself in a world unlike any other. I was able to just play a game and have fun with it. Because for me, as a person who has, you've seen, well, maybe you've seen, I have many different consoles over many different years. I have games that go all the way back to the 1970s. I have games from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, all the way up to the PS4. And I don't have a PS5 because I don't know what's on the PS5 that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that console has not sold itself to me in a way that says spend money now. Now, granted, it's not that I won't buy a current console, because I bought my Switch when it was current, and I own a butt ton of Switch games. So yeah, it's not a matter of like, well, do I need that console ever? It's, do I need to pay full price for it and buy it when it's new? And the PS5? No, I don't. Like Spider-Man, I can get that on the PS4. And it's like, oh, but you can play it in 4K. Okay. Or I could play it in 2K, which is how I play most things. So I'm not bothered either way. It's not something that I'm concerned about. Anyway, so yeah, this is just a little more. This game it might be the right kind of jank. I really hope that it is. Anyway, people, so these are the games. Boop, 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 badoop, boop, 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 and boop. That I am getting for this year's Budgetstravaganza. I will try not to drag Budgetstravaganza out over weeks and weeks. I'm just going to do a thumbs up or a thumbs down, so I might be able to just hit all the games in one video or two videos, Just show a little gameplay and be like, this is what's fun about it. This is what sucks about it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Just keep it simple. Yeah, it's like that thing, KISS, KISS. Keep it simple, or else you might regret having not done so. Pretty sure that's what that stands for. Anyway, people, that's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.